Hello, and welcome to Painful Fodder and Fireworks. Yay! Oh, there's Mindless Machines. So, I thought I had to go see a doctor because, things were coming out of my behind there for a minute, but... Okay, so, I don't know, did you watch my last video?
I'd seen a little bit of it, and I seen that you were doing some stuff, but I didn't pay real close attention as I was doing some work while I was watching it.
Okay.
So why don't you explain what you've done?
There is a new intro.
And I did see that, yeah.
There is a new outro.
Oh.
So the videos will now be slightly more professional. So they'll have intros and outros, and the outros are quite funny.
Cool. So pro.
Yeah. So anyway, I also decided
I like the music you chose too, by the way.
Oh yeah, I love you wrote that one song. By the way, for those listening, Mindless Machines wrote both songs.
Yeah.
And the one is just as an intro. I thought that part of the song was perfect for it. So, and then as the outro, there was another song that I just thought was kind of cool for an outro, kind of, fit what I was doing. So.
Well, thanks. I appreciate you using those.
Well, yeah.
It was a pleasant surprise when I went to watch the video. I thought for a minute, it's been a few years since I wrote that particular song, and I was like, I can't even remember the name of it at this point.
I don't know off the top of my head. I have to look at my playlist.
I can dig through it and find it, but yeah I've got actually a whole list of new songs. I just wrote a new song today, as it happens.
I haven't heard those yet.
Yeah, well, no one has. I've kept them very, very well hidden. They're all just demos right now, anyway.
So anyway, we have that going on, and we did this room, and I believe it is pretty much finished.
Yep, I think we're done with this one. I actually tried it out on survival, and it is not easy, but it's completely doable.
Yeah. We do have 2 more areas to do whatever we're going to do with, but the treasure room is done. And we can go look at that real quick. I like how this room closed up behind you. So.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
So I thought this turned out pretty well. And if you go up, you can get your item. And
well, right now it's a piece of redstone, which is kind of funny. Yeah. We need to set the items properly. What are we going to do in this? I think maybe food should be in this room.
It could be food. It could be a couple items. I don't, right now, who knows?
Well, I think because this is not exactly the hardest one. Well, this is kind of hard to get to.
Well, we can go this way.
Maybe we do like a piece of armor in here. I think that's probably the most, because this is like the first door that shuts. So if you get in here, you earn yourself something pretty decent. And I think maybe like iron armor is a good place to start.
Well, we could give them a shocker box with whatever we want in it.
I suppose we could.
We'll just have to see what we need, and then we kind of fill in the stuff. That's kind of what I was going to do. And then if you go out there, you're back in the center. And then we were just talking about this room. And this is going to let you say, oh, well, this is pretty cool. Da, 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 da. And then bam. Blindness effect. And then what I would do is this. So you have to
you actually have to jump it.
And when you're blind, you have to do the jump. And it should be doable. With lava and everything, because I took away the other side and I made it without falling in. So I think I'm pretty sure it's doable.
What about that?
Well, you can. I mean, blindness isn't that bad. I could see like 3 or 4 blocks. So yeah, it'll freak me out for a minute, but then I'll just kind of walk through here and oh, okay, It's not much of a challenge. But
No,
I mean, we can do it. It's okay.
And we don't have to make this incredibly hard. We can make some of the trap rooms not as difficult. But I just like the surprise of, walking through here and then bam, you're like, whoa, what?
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, this is your idea. I put things out there, and if they don't stick, they don't stick.
Yeah. Well, and like I said, I like the idea of some of the trap rooms not being like, almost fatal, but, solvable.
So that would be this one.
Let's do this. Yeah, the arrow room is, or the room where you have to shoot the bow and arrow. That is definitely a challenge.
Yeah. Where are you at? You're still in the trap room?
I'm still in here, yeah.
Right.
Part of the reason why I'm structuring it the way I am is if you look down from top down, I have to do multiple fill commands to be able to swap just those sets of tiles out with lava.
Why don't we do... put a couple red herrings in.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Something like that, maybe.
And I mean, I'm all for, like, what if you walk out on one of these, a zombie appears behind you? I mean, granted, adding zombies this early on, like, they don't have
anything.
This is a second degree room. It's just one step away from the main room, so they have nothing to defend themselves.
Let's leave the zombie, because this isn't it. I mean, we got 2 more rooms over in that room and the orange room. We still got to put something in. After this maze, we could send them to a whole nother room before they ever make it back to the center. So they may have something, they might get the bow and an arrow by going through 2 or 3 rooms, going through the blue room.
Yeah.
Before we ever send them back to the center to go into the orange room. And then if they do the orange room, we can give them something like armor so that when they do go to this room and they might go the wrong way, they get... they'd be able to handle a zombie or, skeleton or whatever.
Yeah, and check it out. Like, the cool thing about this is we can set up the radius so there's a secret where if you just walk around the very outer edge like this, you won't trigger the trap.
Yeah.
And maybe that's the only way to get to the side doors. And maybe one of these side doors has the arrows in it. Like, if you have to do this room the right way to be able to get in the side doors. Otherwise, if you make the lava and blindness happen, you'll never be able to get into them.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Okay. So, what I think I'm going to do is try to figure out a maze. And then if you want to either help me or you can do that, whatever you want to do.
Well, I think I might do all the fill commands for this off camera because it's going to take a pretty long list of them, and it's I think the whole programming of the fills and all that is going to be something that isn't going to be interesting to watch. So I'll do that offline. But so yeah, you say you want to do a maze, and you were thinking about doing it in this room, I assume.
Yeah. So take some of this. Where are you at? There you are. Okay. I'm gonna throw that out. So let's mark out the maze through the first floor, and then we'll figure out the walls from there.
Okay, so is the orange representing lava on the floor, or is it
representing that's the path. This is going to be a wall here because I don't want it to be straight, from the beginning. So
yeah, okay.
So I'm just marking the path so we can build the walls, and then we'll make some dead ends and things like that.
Well, let's do this. Let's choose 2 different colors of wool like this. So the green will mark the proper path, and the orange marks a dead end.
Okay.
Or improper path. That way we can just keep track of it as we're building it. And also, there's we don't need to do these torches here like I'm doing. So if you want to do this in the maze room, I'm just going to take these out, and we'll do this in a different area. But I do want to do the room that very much looks like a Legend of Zelda reward room.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this isn't the reward room, but this can definitely lead you to one. So, and just remember that walls are going to be like 3 thick.
3 thick, yeah.
Glass, lava, and then, so if you're going to make turns, just keep that in mind.
Right.
And that'll be lava and glass. So, boom, boom.
Are we doing this a split level room?
After we get rid of this, there's going to be like, wherever yours end up, there's going to be stairs going up.
Oh, okay.
And there's going to be glass above this lava here that you'll walk on.
Okay.
So as you walk across, you might see part of the path below you, but you'll also see lava. So, and we might put like 2 or 3 levels you have to get through.
Okay, so like a multi-level maze.
Yeah, so it'd be like this. And then you'll be walking on this glass. For the next level.
Could we leave some bits of it exposed like that? So as you're walking around, you have to avoid falling in?
Yeah. I have no problems with that at all. I mean, I just wanted a maze. That's all I really cared about. I just like mazes. So basically, that was just my idea. And you can't have 2 correct paths.
No, the orange is incorrect.
Oh, so the green is the correct.
Yeah,
green was backwards. Never
Yeah.
mind. And here I was doing the incorrect path, I thought.
Well, we can do some incorrect paths off of that one.
No, it's okay. I'm doing good. There will be incorrects off of there. I just wanted to get a correct path that would let me get started here. And then we'll do that. Lava, so we're going to need that. That will be glass, so we can do okay, we can do that, and then let's see, glass, that'll be lava. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then there, something like that.
So that gap is for lava there. Is that thunder I'm hearing through your speaker?
Yep.
Crazy.
Yep. No,
did you get hail at your house?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, we got hail here. Yeah, that wasn't fun.
That's not what I wanted to do. Dang it. Have to do it down here. Okay, so that's a false path. Let's get back in here. So we want this. Yeah. What we should have done is probably this. Because I like the idea of having lava over your head too.
So you want to put it in like this. Now, I really wish they would adjust the volume of that sound effect, the glass breaking effect.
Yeah, that would be nice.
It's disproportionately loud. Okay, I think that's what you're doing there.
And any of this glass I'm placing now, you can certainly get rid of if you need to. I'm just kind of didn't really leave enough room there. Do I care?
Yeah, it's okay though. I mean, like I made this little false path right here so you could see the other side through it. I think that's kind of neat.
Let's do this. At least right here, I want to kind of block that off. You'll notice something's different, but you won't know what, really. Okay, so, and then over here. Let's do that. Okay. So that can go into there. Obviously, these aren't going to stay wool, but...
Right.
Okay, so what I think I want to do is take this off for now. It'll make all this so much easier.
But taking the top layer off?
Yeah, and I'm trying to think, let's see, build this up. put this in. Well, what I'm thinking is when we're done with the path, we really want to just put in the lava and just let it flow. Because the whole floor is going to be lava on top of the glass I'm placing right now.
Okay.
So basically, even these we can get rid of. Because that'll be just lava. We just need to make sure that we're covering the paths that we put in. Well, no, I just took those out. I'm getting rid of the lava.
Oh, okay. I see.
Because I think it'll be harder to figure out what we're doing with it in the way. And then, like I said, where I'm standing right now is going to be lava. The whole floor. So should be fairly easy to place it all back in.
Man, I love being able to change the game tick speed.
Yeah. Might have to put in some lights, though.
Yeah.
We got rid of that. Let's see.
Should the path just be made out of, like, sea lanterns or something like that?
Yeah, we can. Let me just throw some of these in for now to get some light in here. So we can kind of see what we're doing. Okay, I kind of like that. Let's see. So that, don't need that. This will be the breaking glass episode.
Yeah. I'll build it, you smash it.
There's that. Let's do this. I'm taking the corners off. That might might make it a little bit look deadlier anyway. Can I do path anywhere? See anything, so we'll just get rid of that. Okay, it's looking pretty good. Don't need this or that. Okay, as we are standing right now, it's looking pretty good. Except for these. This one. That one, that one. Okay, we'll leave that there for now, but we do need to put that. Okay, so that's kind of what we're going for. So that's the good path. Let's go ahead and we'll bust this out. All right, that's looking good. I think we need that one.
Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. That provides enough dead ends that it's interesting, and you can still you could still do it on your first shot, you know, if you pick the right turns. But you're still going to be confronted with a few dead ends first.
And then your good path gets you to this little staircase, which these will be replaced with stairs.
Yeah.
Obviously. Maybe I'll do that now. Let's see. E. I've been playing that other game. I keep hitting the I key.
Yeah, I hot mapped that to tab, the inventory button. It's nice to have it on tab. And I don't think there's anything else set up for tab by default.
Not that I'm aware of. Okay, now, since I didn't know where the floor was, I just kind of went up. Now, how are we going to get out of here?
We can always have a warp back to the central room, because we're so close to that room, I'd say we just use a TP, and then the TP also shuts the door, resets any traps.
Yeah.
I'd say it just warps you right back to in front of this button again.
Okay, so there's a way out right there for us. But if we're going to do this, let's do this way. Okay, so there's that, and there's that, and there. Okay, so And we got our lava we got to throw in, which will be the hardest part probably.
We only really need to throw it in at the highest layer.
True, but we don't really have things to put it on everything, so we'll get it there.